The night was quiet, too quiet. Officer Daniels had been patrolling the outskirts of town with his loyal nine partner, Rex, when the dog suddenly froze in place. His ears perked, his body stiffened, and his gaze locked on the silhouette of an old abandoned house at the end of a broken road. Daniels tugged the leash gently. Come on, boy, it's just another empty place. But Rex wouldn't move. Instead, he growled low, eyes fixed on the dark, shattered windows. Something was inside, and Rex knew it. The house had been abandoned for years, covered in vines and stories of being haunted. Most officers avoided it, dismissing it as a place for teens to sneak into. But tonight, Rex refused to leave. Daniels trusted his dog's instincts more than anyone. He took a deep breath, tightened his vest, and whispered, "All right, Rex, show me." Together, they approached. The wooden porch creaked under their weight. Rex sniffed aggressively at the doorframe before pawing at it, barking urgently. Inside, the air was thick with dust and decay. Faint beams of moonlight cut through broken boards. Daniel swept the flashlight around, nothing but peeling wallpaper and fallen furniture. But then Rex pulled sharply toward the back room. He barked wildly, scratching at a locked door. Daniel's heart pounded as he forced it open. What they found left him frozen. A young boy, barely 8 years old, sat trembling in the corner, his arms wrapped around his knees. His face was pale, streaked with tears and dirt. He flinched at the light. "A good God," Daniels muttered, rushing over. "Hey, buddy, you're safe now," the boy whispered. "Please don't hurt me." Rescuing the boy wasn't simple. He had been missing for weeks, reported kidnapped but never found. The entire town had feared the worst. But now came the harder part. The boy was terrified of people. He wouldn't let Daniels near. It was Rex who slowly approached, wagging his tail, lying down gently beside the child. The boy reached out, trembling, and buried his face into the dog's fur. That was the first moment of trust. As Daniels carried the boy outside, he realized something chilling. The back of the house showed signs of recent use. Empty food cans, footprints. Whoever had been keeping the boy here might still be near. The following days were a whirlwind. Detectives investigated. Evidence pointed to a local man with a history of violence, but he had vanished. Daniels faced sleepless nights, haunted by the thought that the abductor might try again. Meanwhile, the boy, named Ethan, struggled with nightmares. He wouldn't speak to counselors or doctors. Only Rex could calm him. Whenever Ethan shook with fear, Rex lay by his side, standing guard. One evening, while Ethan sat in the police station with Rex, he suddenly whispered, "The man had a scar on his hand." That small detail was enough. With Ethan's courage and Rex's loyalty, investigators tracked down the suspect hiding in a nearby town. He was arrested, ensuring Ethan would never face him again. Over time, Ethan slowly began to heal. He started speaking more, smiling again, but only when Rex was near. The dog had not just rescued him. He had given him back a sense of safety, of hope. Officer Daniels noticed the bond and, after some thought, petitioned the department. Weeks later, Rex was officially allowed to spend his retirement with Ethan's family. The story of Rex spread quickly across the community. People who once whispered about the abandoned house now spoke of hope, courage, and the unbreakable bond between a boy and a dog. In the end, Rex didn't just uncover a mystery, he changed a life forever. And whenever Ethan was asked about the night he was found, he would smile softly and say, "I wasn't rescued by a policeman. I was rescued by a hero with 4 paws." White heavy checkmark, smooth pacing, suspenseful opening, right arrow discovery, right arrow emotional struggle, right arrow justice, right arrow healing, right arrow inspiring close. White heavy checkmark challenges faced. Fear of the child, danger of kidnapper, emotional trauma. White heavy checkmark resolution, safety, justice, bond of trust. White heavy checkmark inspiring ending, leaves viewers uplifted and emotional. Here.